as you think about that final restart and the closing laps, anything you could have done differently or needed differently in the car to make it work?
Yeah, I look back on that long run before the last yellow where William got by me, and I just got loose. Trying to work through lap cars. My rear drive was fading quick. I tried to manage a lot in the beginning, but just was starting to fade, and I was trying to protect. That's just two guys going for it. I mean, I don't blame them for taking that. I kind of lost momentum, and I would have done the same thing, to be honest with you. I knew it was going to be tight, and I tried to crowd as much as I could, but I'm just so proud of the effort by this whole 12 group. Appreciate Discount Tire and Ford, Menards, everybody who puts a lot into our program. Starting where we did and making the ground up we made early was really impressive, and they gave me a great car and race trim, and getting the lead was great. And yeah, 24 is just a little better than us at the end. Just I seemed to lose a little bit rear drive quicker than he did, and he was able to keep it longer than me. That's how he got the lead. And then I thought I got a good restart the last one, and kind of entered up top, tried to carry speed, and he just motored right around me on the bottom. It's pretty impressive, but just proud of the effort. It's a shame we're not going to Phoenix as part of the championship floor, but we'll be doing the best we can to finish the year out strong. And but I'm just proud of, like I said, the 12 guys. They gave 100% of what they had, and that's really all you can ever ask for. It just wasn't quite enough tonight, but we'll move on.
Could you guys have showed up differently?
I mean, I think you said it, just not quite enough. Just need a little more. I thought William and those guys had just a tick on us really all day. Obviously getting trapped a lap down on that cycle hurt, but even at that, I felt like we needed just a little bit. So really appreciate all the effort though, and everybody at Hendrick Motorsports for bringing our very best this week and putting a lot of effort into these cars. And everybody on this team right here that's rolling by, they've done an amazing job throughout the year, just keeping their heads held high and giving ourselves an opportunity. So proud of that. And obviously, at least we got two guys in next week, and hopefully one of the two can get it done.
It looked at the beginning like you guys had pace in this 22 car. Where did it start to get away from you?
Yeah, I mean, the 24 was definitely strong, probably the strongest car. It seemed like early in the race we could hang with them, and the track cooled off. Maybe we lost the handle on it a little bit. I feel like we lost control when we flipped the stage there, and then I picked the wrong lane, and the 12 got ahead of me, and that's what allowed him to keep track position, and we kind of got eaten up by the new tires in the beginning of the third stage. That's what lost our track position there. So just kind of looking at it from that angle. I know it's looking at it 250 laps ago, but it's what matters in these races, and it's just it would have gave us a chance on the final restart. I don't know if we would have been good enough to get the 24, but I promise you it would have made it interesting. Just couldn't do it.
When you look back at this season, what sticks out to you? What will you take away from this year?
There's still one race left. It's not over yet. Our championship hopes are over, and that hurts. That stings for sure. But we just weren't good enough. That's the takeaway. We got to get better.
Christopher, what were you lacking in the 20 car?
Just seemed like we were just lacking a little bit of long run pace. I felt like whenever we got the balance close at times, I could take off on tires and do okay, make some passes, maintain my position. And then, the consistent theme of the day was just falling backwards as the tires got old. So simply put, we just weren't strong enough at Martinsville this weekend. We practiced in the teens, we qualified in the teens, and kind of raced back there most of the day. So I feel content with the results. I think the four going there are legitimate contenders, and whoever the champion is going to be well-deserved. So the 20 team wasn't good enough.
You've advanced in this format before. The last couple of years have not been kind to you, and you just mentioned the four you thought were the legit ones to be there. Do you like it? Would you like to do something different next year and go be champion a different way?
We need to worry about next year after Phoenix. I think this year there's four great drivers, and all have had championship seasons. So whoever the champion is going to be well-deserving. I think the format worked out this year.
Right, Lady, transferred by just 7 points. Was it ever in doubt in there when you were racing with Bell at times, thinking this might not work out?
I just, a couple times I just wanted to stay green, and then the 77 was in like every caution tonight. So I just, restarts, I felt, good about my car on restarts, but you just never know how the aggression's going to pick up, and, everybody's give a shit factor goes out the window there. So, but we had good enough track position all day. We were kind of out of the, mess, I guess. And yeah, that was good. So my HendrickCars.com Chevy was fast. Our pit crew was on it all night, and what a performance by William. That's awesome. I thought when the 12 gained control of the race, it was going to be, really hard for anybody to beat him. But, William did a great job on the restarts and just kept positioning himself, and then was good enough to get by him on that long run. And then, I was surprised on the restart there. The 2 tires were as good as they were. So happy for him, happy for our team, happy for Hendrick Motorsports. This win as good as it could have for us. For us to score more points than Christopher, and then have William or Chase win too. So glad we can give Mr. H an opportunity next week, and hopefully one of us can win it. But yeah, I'm proud of everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. I feel like we've been just progressing so much throughout the playoffs, and to put 2 cars in the championship forward is awesome. So thanks everybody there. Thanks Chevrolet, everybody, Valvoline, everyone who's a part of this team, and we'll see if we can go be a few spots better next week.